Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 9 of Passion for Proverbs. Today I'm reading from verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Throughout this book of Proverbs, we are seeing this theme of wisdom. We've got to gain wisdom. But this verse is saying that a proper fear of the Lord is where that gaining of wisdom begins. And that's something we need to look at. For years I've heard people talk about the fear of the Lord and how the fear of the Lord is more just a respect for God or, an adoration for Him. But when you read through the Bible, Isaiah and John, the beloved disciple, when they came into contact, when John came into contact with the risen Christ, it says he fell as a dead man at His feet. That doesn't sound like, a warm, fuzzy feeling. That's actual fear. Like, when I fell out of a tree stand last year, when that stand gave way underneath me, I experienced fear because I didn't know what was fixing to happen. Was I going to break my neck, break my leg? Was I going to die? And, I had no idea. And that's what a proper fear is. And once again, God's not, He's not this big bully up there with a club waiting for us to step out of line so He can whop us over the head. He loves us. He sent His Son to die for us, but we need a proper fear of Him before we can gain wisdom. Matthew 10:28 says, "Do not fear man who can destroy the body, but fear God who can destroy both your body and soul in hell." We have to understand that proper fear of God is knowing that He holds our eternity. He is the one who decides where we spend eternity, whether it be with Him or separated from Him in hell. So get a proper fear of the Lord today. If you don't have that, seek it, because this word says in verse 10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom. And once we have a proper fear, then wisdom's going to come. And that's what this whole book is telling us about, is how to gain wisdom. But it all starts with a proper fear of God. So get a proper perspective of where God is, who He is, what He can do, and how much He loves you and the plan He has for you. Get that proper fear of God, and then wisdom will come. We'll see you tomorrow morning.